Those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And for Utah, Conley out there with Clarkson. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Conley feeling it out with the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Pass to Porter. Denver passing it around. Caldwell Pope against Clarkson. Pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. To the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game. But Conley's a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the end.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Now here's Murray. Back to Porter. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen for Mike Conley. Year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Now, here's Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. The shot from the low post is good.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Jokic. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. Clarkson against Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Marvin, overall effort for Kentavious, going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here's Clarkson. Conley for 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside Porter. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. Passes it to Gordon. From downtown. Here's Jokic. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And you might need 2 guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Now Vanderbilt, defended by Gordon. Outside Conley. Murray with the defensive effort.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Clarkson. Here's Jokic. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah leading by 6. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Misses the wing J.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple doubles might just take the cake.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Free throw, good. Jokic does produce triple doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
Now here's Beasley. Back to Sexton. Pass to Horton Tucker. At the top of the key, Gay. Beasley for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Smith outside. Pass to Highland.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
The pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Sexton. Kicks it out to Beasley. Dishes to Markkanen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I like that as Lowry works through the contact and still lets it go.
Second team foul.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in. That free throw good from Markkanen.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Now here is Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The rebound by the Jazz. And going against Denver, the first game of the NBA's regular season.
And you'd think this was a favorable matchup for them, but last year anyway, that was not the case at all.
Horton Tucker's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Brown. He can't get that one to fall. Gay with the defensive effort. Down low. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Smith. Left side, Brown. Passes it to Highland. Smith outside. Denver needs to get off his shot. The Nuggets with another miss. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Beasley. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brown right side. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Here they come. Your Utah Jazz Dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Clarkson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Conley in at point. That's the group right now for Utah. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Porter. Murray's got the first basket of the second quarter for Denver. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Outside, Sexton. Back to Conley. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Clarkson's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And there's a technique Jamal Murray uses that's pretty rare in the NBA. This guy practices meditation every day.
I love that he does that, and he credits that focus for his ability to stay in the moment. And Greg, you and I have seen some moments from one Jamal Murray. I'm very excited about his return to his full capacity and what he's going to be capable of doing.
Free throw good, Murray. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Good on both. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Here's Porter. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Porter's got it all tied up now for Denver.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Back to Conley. Inside. Here's Clarkson. Porter with a block.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now here's Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Olynyk. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Off the run. The Jazz again can't hit it.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue. It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
How about another cheer for your Jazz Youth Jets defense?
Jazz trail by 4. Sexton the pass to Conley. Now here's Olynyk. Outside Conley. With a step back, and that one hits back iron. The Nuggets on offense. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Over Conley. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Olynyk from past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Denver the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Sexton finds Conley. Clarkson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Olynyk. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, the tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
First free throw is good. And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
And so Olynyk nails both of them.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Here's Najee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Horton Tucker. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Smith's shot is good. With Jokic, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. They need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Utah calls timeout.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Make some noise and get out of your seats for your Utah Jazz dancers.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. And Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in. 1:09 left now here in the second. Jazz passing it around. Outside Conley. Over Smith. Here's Gay. Lays it up off the glass.
Now the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
It's Brown with the drive. Kicks to Smith. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Here's Beasley, and it's good, 2 points. And now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Brown dishes to Green. Smith the pass to Green. Brown wide open, he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got his second basket of the night. Outside Conley. 1 second left. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Denver on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 5. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
So on the floor for Denver, Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Now here is Conley. Olynyk the pass to Conley. And And there's the pass to Vanderbilt. Clarkson on the wing. Over Caldwell Pope. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Clarkson. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Now, here's Jokic. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you gotta dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Murray finds Caldwell Pope. Jokic on top. He has 6. And the basket by Gordon.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Clarkson outside. Porter against Markkanen. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Olynyk.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Murray. We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest like you, and there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
You can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now here's Porter. He has 6. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 8.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Back to Clarkson. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, Sexton. Passes to Markkanen. Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Here's Clarkson. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Sexton. They could use a bucket. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night. Utah calls timeout. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
For the Jazz, Rudy Gay's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Horton Tucker comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Malik Beasley in for Clarkson. Beasley outside. Horton Tucker, the pass to Gay. Sexton for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target, as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
Here's Highland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brown the pass to Highland. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Beasley outside. Pass to Horton Tucker. Green for 2 points. Now just a 5-point Nugget lead.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Here's Smith. The rebound by the Jazz.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
That's good from Rudy Gay. A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. And so Gay nails both of them.
And the length and athleticism Gay offers is exciting. I mean, terrific at scoring the ball, but he can also defend multiple positions.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Here's Highland. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Beasley, the pass to Conley. Loads it up for Beasley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ahead. Highland's shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Conley. Here's Sexton. Pocket 6. Here's Markkanen. Green with the rebound. The pass to Highland. Shoots the 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy is in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jazz trail by 7. We've got Conley, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Sexton in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. Nuggets shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Now here's Conley. Clarkson passes to Vanderbilt. To the middle. Here's Conley. He's off on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Clarkson kicks to Olynyk. Clarkson against Porter. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Murray with it. Conley picks him up. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Jokic is running. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Conley kicks to Sexton. Olynyk up top. Jokic defending. Clarkson for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Sexton. Another miss by Utah.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Offensive rebound, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
Jazz trail by 13. Now Conley. Will it go? Sexton trying to break free. Conley gets the bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Porter outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Lowry Markkanen's checked in for Sexton.
Lowry Markkanen.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Jazz trail by 14. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Clarkson surveying the floor. Poked loose. Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Markkanen.
2 minutes.
Here's Jokic. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
And the Joker right now is dealing all-around game from him, reminding all of us he can pile up the points.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Vanderbilt. Caldwell Pope against Clarkson. Porter with a block. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Caldwell Pope.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complimentary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a three-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite in similar ways as a positive overall?
I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future? Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys, and instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Jazz fans, here come the Utah Jazz dancers. Make some noise and get out of your seats for your Utah Jazz dancers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge
margin of victory for Denver.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
The pass to Azubuike. Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Denver also making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Porter subbed in for Bruce Brown. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Gordon. Porter inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. Vanderbilt with the block. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They get it back. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
The clock now can just run out for the Nuggets. Here's Highland. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball, and that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.